Alright lads, I'm going to present to you for the second and likely last time why I am the smartest Pet Simulator 99 trader. There are too many dickheads in this game and I am losing interest in the game overall. The first trade I will present is more of why the other person is dumber than I am, but nonetheless I think it will set the mood for the video. For my Sabrina Bright signed Patrick Star, I received a Sabrina Bright signed Cosmic Axolotl and a Shanka Miko signed Huge Hell Rock. Overall, I think this is pretty solid. Patrick Star is the funnier and better pet, but I like Cosmic Axolotl more in design. The next trade is me selling a Carbon My Star signed small pet for some gems. I can't remember why I needed the gems. I think I didn't need them at all and I was feeling nice, but oh well. After that, I also sold a Lali, Lori, Wicked and Jealous because why not? The next trade is a Casticles Golden Hell Rock, Chicken Putty, Huge Monkey, and some gems for a Memento Morix Blue Cat. This is likely the only Memento Morix pet in the game, so it's kind of crazy. Giving up two relatively rare signs in exchange is kind of brutal, but it is what it is. After this trade, the Hell Rock was traded to someone else and they accidentally used it in the Evolve machine, so this rock is no more. Oh well. Here I gave 4.1 billion gems and a 727 AC signed Small Dog for an It's Bear official Piss Corgi. At the time I thought it was a bit steep, but nowadays I think this is kind of reasonable. I gave my Serial 69 and 420 evolved Australian men for a Zomg signed Gold Slate here. I don't know if that's how you say it, you know, I don't fucking care. It's a direct upgrade from the Zomg Hellrock I had at the time, so it's fine. This trade is something even I think is steep, but I offered 1,690,000,000 diamond for a Hey Dude Where's the Food Gold Hell Rock. No idea why I thought this was good, but it is what it is. Here I sold a Spy Evan Otter for some rap. Nothing crazy. I offered 3 billion gems for some signed pets. I can't remember them. I think the Forest Wyvern was signed by Reconitis and the Gold Darkwing was signed by It's Really Nixie. Since this trade, the wrap of the Wyvern and Twilight Dragon pretty much doubles, so even without signatures, it's still a loss but negligible at best. This is a purchase I am relatively proud of. Jamie and Chi barely signs Huges, let alone a Rainbow Huge pet that looks cool. In fact, this is probably the only Huge I have ever seen signed by them. The only other pets I've seen were a small hologram tiger and jelly corgi. Next trade I gave a Preston signed Expels Redeemed Monkey for a Preston signed Rainbow Huge Santa Paws and 1 billion diamonds in ads. Not only is Rainbow Santa Paws a better pet than Monkey in every aspect, and this is not up for debate, he added as well just because of the redeem. Here I gave my spare Jamie and Chi signed hologram tiger for a Zero Simon Scarecrow cat, Lali, Lori, Anime Corgi, and DV was taken Storm Dominus. And a billion diamonds for good measure. I probably could have pushed for a bit more, but the trade was decent overall, so it doesn't greatly matter. This trade speaks for itself. There isn't a lot to yap about for this one. Back then, it was probably a loss, but the orange balloon rose over time somehow, so nowadays it's probably better. I genuinely do not remember what signs I gave in this trade, but all I know is that none of the Happy Rocks were signed. I think the Neon Twilight Dragon was signed by Raconitis. The Gold Festive Cat was signed by Numerous's alt account with the reset username, and everything else was okay at best. Here I gave a Shiro Bahu Sock Cat for a Jelly Corgi by them and a free T-Dog LF Nightmare Spirit. Nothing crazy. This was not a great purchase, but I did it for the funny and because Shiny Rainbow Mechatronic Robot is a based ass pet. I kind of started glazing it after I got the Red Ninja mech robot in my other video. My friend quit, so he gave me all his CDTV dad signed pets. I think there are 8 of them in this trade. I gave him his redeemed Dino Cat and the one redeemed before his for them. This guy wanted a lot for his Funhouse dad was taking shiny mech robot, so I kind of had to give a lot in return. I think I gave a Kaiju Hydra signed by them, as well as a Sunny Rain 13 Pixel Cat, Woozlite Atlantean Orca and Spy Evan Crystal Dog. I sold Lali Lori Darkwing for some gems. What else would I even say here? I also sold a CDTV Dad Gold Hell Rock and YT It's Vortex Inferno Cat for 300 million each. I needed some gems and this helped immensely, so why not? I sold a Shizzle Pop signed and redeemed Purple Dragon for a West Drum signed and redeemed Evolved Pet and 350 million gems. Not great in hindsight because I haven't found another Shizzle Pops pet since, and Purple Dragon is a better pet in every aspect, but oh well. Here I bought a random Chicken Bark exclusive because I didn't have Chicken Bark. Why not? And here I sold the Lali Lori anime corgi I traded for some gems and rocks that are happier than I am. Being honest, Lali Lori is rare, but somehow I had several pets signed by them. My friend wanted a shit ton of pixel cats for my video where I created the 727th one for his games, Reborn and Jealous, and an SD Mittens Rainbow Marshmallow Agony. So I spent a lot of time looking for them. It wasn't fun, but at the end of the day I did find them, so we Gucci. Here I paid 1 billion diamonds for a Ms. Samantha YT Hellrock. I didn't have the signature prior, so it was a nice addition to my minuscule collection. I sold my Sons of Fun Otter for 2 billion and a Solo the YOLO Nightfall Wolf. It's a cool pet, but I don't feel like leveling it up, so I'm never going to use it. This trade is rather laughable, but it will piss off people, therefore it makes good content. I paid 9.5 billion gems for an Iron Jason Bunch Capybara and a cute squishy love Punky. What a trade indeed. I gave 6.9 billion diamonds for a D-Field Plays huge cyborg capybara, not to be confused with official D-Field or D to Plays. Relatively rare signature I've never seen price, so I thought it was okay. This trade and the next few after it are even more laughable, but hear me out. A signed pet collector was cashing out about 98% of their collection through the auction, and to say the least, it was a disaster. It was a goldmine of crazy deals, and my ops showed how petty and immature they were on full display. I can't speak on behalf of everyone else that was there, but I think it was fun and I appreciate the pets I won, as well as the thought of letting other people have a piece of their collection and potentially history. So basically I offered 15 billion diamonds for an Iron Mask 76 Golden Hat Cat. I didn't show proof in the screenshot, but I will showcase my inventory at the end of the video anyway, just for good measure. The ops didn't want me to have this one, but in the end I will always prevail because I am the stronger person. Here I traded an Ashanka Miko Festive Cat for an Ashanka Miko Jelly Corgi. This guy won it through the auction and he collects signed Festive Cats and didn't have this one somehow. He's wanted it for some time now, and I basically said I'm not trading it unless he has another Ashanka Miko pet. He eventually got one, and here we are. Here I won a Doughty Bro 56 signed Scarecrow Cat through the auction. Not a whole lot to say here. Same with this, but this Happy Rock was signed by Steven the Beast. It's a shame the signature appears deep inside the pet, so you can't really see it when equipped. But it's the Beast, the next coming of Mr. Beast in Pet Simulator, so why not? I eventually sold my Zero Simon Scarecrow Cat for 800 mil, because tough times call for desperate measures. Needed some gems for their auction, and I never ended up getting anything. Here I traded Babreezy Popcat, Expels Demortis Astra, and Tay Kudu Cosmic Agni for a Casticles Gold Hellrock to make up for the other one being deleted. Don't think I'll be cashing out this one again after what happened last time. I won a Blocks Family Rainbow Huge Bat through the auction. I didn't have this one prior once again, so another welcome addition considering this was already level 99. I also received 2 billion wrap in smalls for my Zom Gold Rock and a Ashanka Miko Normal Rock. I found these easier to sell than the signed rocks, so I took those. This last trade I have for this compilation is a full chroma set, 9 billion gems, and some signed pet ads for a Mr. Bitcoin Flex Fluffy Cat. Chroma pets are niche, but then again so are signatures. I think this is a pretty fire trade to end things off at. And with that done, that is my trade compilation, and therefore my case as to why I believe I am the smartest Pet Simulator 99 trader. I will now showcase my entire inventory as I am likely value locked at this point.